So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Attention time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10.
Now Hurts on the option right. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that
into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Jackson.
This goes to a former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
Racing to the end zone.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Short completion, just 4 yards. yards, and it'll be second down. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Jackson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 40 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Tucker with the extra point. These two teams all tied after one.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect we go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletion.